fucking talking away at myself. Can you hear me now? I was just, all I was saying was, I'm not going to lie. And that's funny because that's like the start of that song that I was singing. I can't even lie. I don't want to be here right now. Is there sound now? There should be sound. Wait a minute, I'll keep this on. There should be sound in a minute. No, that's when I realised. There we go. Yeah, it's on now. So, all I said in the few, well, it wasn't even a few minutes, in the minute where I was live was, yeah, I don't really want to be here right now. So I'm not going to lie. I don't plan on being in public for very long. Despite my appearances, I'm actually feeling pretty great. So I know my hair looks bad, but you see, to be transparent here, it's because what I do is, I'm taking myself out for a walk and then I come back and I'm in my jammies again. And when I have a bath at night, I just chuck my hair on top of my head because, quite frankly, what's the point when I'm not really being seen? And, well, sometimes my soul's just like, fuck it. Like, I've been like this since when I started. Sometimes I'll do it in my makeup, sometimes I won't. And it's kind of like, I don't know. I was just like, I really don't want it. I don't want it. There's no point. If I was getting dressed and putting my makeup on just to do the shorts, what's the fucking point? You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't going to film any other videos. I filmed all the videos up till Monday. So anyway, but it's just so that I can transition to membership. So I'm just being honest with you guys. If you want more of me live, get in the membership, because I kind of think for the rest of this month, I could see me, other than the Monday, I could see me being live more in there than in the, it's just the mood I'm in. But yeah, I may as well give a wee message while I'm here. Do you know what I mean? Not to be rude or anything, but I'm just sort of telling you. So, and yes, thank you for letting me know that you can hear. Yeah, thank God. You see what I mean? They did tap me on the shoulder though, because I kind of clicked. I was just kind of like, wait a minute, I need to check, because I always need to check. But it was just because I hadn't turned it on after I was doing the shorts. So, right, let's shuffle these actually, because Dark Night of the Soul came out. So on that wee shorts, I just mentioned that the song that went off my alarm was Tom Grennan. Trying to find my way back to you, but because I'm needing a little bit of love. And also in that song, it's quite funny because there's a line that's like, have you moved from 93? So it's like, it's this vibe if someone doesn't even know where you live, or they're wondering if you moved house. So that could be a specific for someone as well. But it doesn't need to be, but that just stood out there. But also the song that I've had in my head since 6 in the morning is that one I just sang. I can't even lie. I'm not doing well. And honestly, that's all I've been. That's my Clairaudience. That's all I've heard. I can't even lie. And it's quite a catchy bit that. I don't even know that song very well. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know it's called Strangers, but obviously I had to listen to it before I posted it. And I was like, it's just like, it was driving me nuts because, like I said, I keep waking up so early and I can't go back to sleep. And then even when I went a walk with my mum, I was talking to her and I was still hearing it going around my head. So that's why I had, like, that was one of the first things I done when I got my coat off, was posting that song. So that's the kind of vibe. And then it makes sense with now that I've done the shorts. It's like, the Dark Night of the Soul came out. So it just feels like someone coming out of denial. And again, that's the reality check that we're getting with the triple conjunction of the, oh no, I didn't even put the T when the gets real. Well, I suppose people might think I meant that. I didn't. I meant to put T. But yeah, the Sun, Venus, and Mars. So the Sun is what's been highlighted anyway, because that's whenever the Sun is in whatever sign, we're all going through that sort of theme of Capricorn, which is brutal reality checks, karma kicking your ass, or karmic rewards. Time, feelings of time running out, or time in general. Of course, time is an illusion. So, and here's a really funny example, right? That timer thing that I use, right? I knocked these on the ground right before I had my client session not long ago. And I must have just picked them up and put them down. And so I turned it, right? And I was like, what the fuck? It stayed like that for like about 45 minutes. And I was like, why is that not moved? I was like, the batteries weren't put in that long ago and I haven't taken them out. And then I looked, I was like, oh my God. Yes, don't beep. I was only showing them. But look, time could be running out because look, it's going crazy. It's beeping. It was because when they fell, hello, Nathan, how are you doing? I've been keeping you in my prayers. I hope you're doing a lot better. the batteries had fell out. So you know what I mean? But what they were telling me is it's because it was meant to be an hour session and it was hours. But it's because I work in shamanic time and you know, I was genuinely enjoying it. I joined connecting with all of you. And it was just you know, it was what it was meant to be. But there's, you know, that's another sign of, you know, it's you know, time doesn't exist, time is an illusion. And everything's still getting done, you know, albeit it's in my jammies and my greasy bun on top of my head, but that's all right. And my ugly dressing gown. Does anyone think this isn't an ugly dressing gown? Because my nieces love this. When I put it on, they were like, whoa. You know what I mean? It's like they wanted their own one. I keep trying to find them one. It's not that easy to find kids dressing gown. Like, you know what I mean? Like proper quality. Because like my oldest one's skin's quite sensitive. But yeah, it's a weird colour. Like I wish it was like I said this in one of the videos recently, but I wish it was like either hot pink or pale pink. I just don't like this weird plummy kind of not my vibe, you know what I mean? But it is comfy as fuck. And it is currently like, well, it was 2 degrees earlier and it can feel like -2. My phone's died, so I don't know what. I don't know. And look at the change. See, this is significant too. I've had a wolf for years and now it's a tiger. The wolf's my masculine energy, the tiger's my feminine. So the tiger's coming in there. Yeah, it is comfy. But do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean about the color? It's like a weird in betweeny it actually annoys me, the colour. I'm making peace with it though, because it is so it goes right down the ground. So I only kept it because I was like, that is perfect for like when the postie comes like unexpectedly or like the Amazon guy. Because again, I don't know whether they've just sort of worked out I'm a pretty chill person, but I mean like, or if it's just the order that, but they always fucking ring my buzzer, even when it's not for me. I'm like, motherfucker, honestly, it's the most annoying thing because it's like, especially if I've been working late at night and they're ringing my fucking buzzer, man, I've just got to sleep. But how weird is that? That before I was going to sleep at 8 in the morning and getting up at fuck knows what, and now I'm like going to sleep at like really early and waking up at 10 to 6. I'm telling you, there's something weird going on. I'm pretty sure I know what it is. But right, so what have we got from this deck? Cleanse your energy, African Violet. When you release negativity, the answer to your question shines through. So, yeah, once you take a bit of time to yourself and you lift the heavy burdens that are weighing down on you, which would absolutely be this conjunction in Capricorn, because Capricorn alone, one planet being in it is heavy. But with all of that, it's like you can't feel serious for all of us, and somewhere in our life things will feel serious, it'll feel like a reality check, you know. And so yeah, really check in with yourself there. As I'm staring at my Christmas tree, see, that depresses me. I used to leave it up till February and stuff like that, but it's like it depresses me, the thought of taking it down and the effort. And it depresses me because I'm like, it's no Christmas anymore, and I'm looking at it like, but I'm not one of those people that takes it down on Boxing Day. I can't do that. I'm in agony, Claire, to be honest, but I know I'm healing, so I've not given up hope or faith or love, but I'm going through with my lawsuit so I can afford all the healings and medical. Yeah, you absolutely have to, you know, email me and update me, let me know how you're doing, Nathan. I'm so sorry you're in agony and I'll keep you in my prayers. It's just awful. Um, but I take it you didn't have a very good birthday then. Nathan's birthday is on Hogmanay. Um, Balanced friendships. Now this, oh look, that's African Daisy too. That's interesting. So there's synchronicities there with African Daisy being on both those two cards. Gerbera/African Daisy. Your friendships work best when there's an equal share of giving and receiving. But because I've had these cards like 15 years, and these are one of the decks that I'm saying they're not easily to get. Like if you found them in eBay, that'd probably be a lot of money, or they'd be fakes, but these are the real deal. So whenever I talk about fakes and the real deal, it always feels like it's talking about true twin flames and false twin flames, or you know, karmic soulmates and twin flames. And that's the whole energy of our video that I've done for today. I filmed it yesterday, but I haven't. Also, when I itch my nose, that's Love One in Spirit. But I haven't watched it back yet, so it probably won't go out till late tonight. It just depends when I get around to watching it, because I'm going to go in the membership after this. But yeah, it was all about that, and it was kind of nuts because I channeled, like I was talking about false twin flames and true twin flames, and then I pulled out karmic relationship, and then I think actually I then saw the false twin flame card, but then in the next video it did come out, because it was like, you'll see what I mean, like karmic relationship came out perfect timing. So I spoke about, so anyway, I think it's that one. If it's not that one, it's I've filmed, you know, them all up to Monday. But yeah, anyway, this to me always means there's an unbalanced friendship or relationship or family dynamic, whatever it is. So, there might be a bit of a reality check there that there's an imbalance in some kind of connection in your life. And magnify your intentions, baby's breath. Choose a specific goal to work towards. Your energy is spread out among too many ideas. Please bring back your focus to the key intention. Let your angels help. Now, that wasn't the card that came out in the session I just finished, but it was quite similar. I pulled that person, the simplify your life, which is also not African daisy, but it's daisy. Um, and now they're pulling me the daisy, the sunflower, because that's why I've got things like that, because that means a lot to me. So that can mean stuff to you as well. I'm also burping, clearing energy. I'm also talking very fast. I can't seem to stop it. So we'll just allow it to come through like that. But yeah, that was, there's definitely a theme about, if you're spread too thin and I feel like some people are trying to distract themselves away from the pain. And the message is don't do that. Like try to stay with it as much as you can. Obviously, you've got to use your discernment. If some of you are really feeling very all over the place, then maybe it's helping you to do that. But I feel, yeah, there's definitely something about coming out of denial here. Right. What if we, wait a minute, I want to go to this deck, see if that comes out again. That came out on one, oh wow, that came out on the one for tomorrow. Again, they're all timeless, but that came out in the shorts. Acknowledge, take responsibility. Yeah. So I do feel there's that triple conjunction is making some of you, whoever's connecting with this, it can't be everybody's. And if it's not you, it's your person. Like there's something about it feels like I titled that one I've just put out, breakdown to break through. It feels like there's a real huge reality check. Um, and it's forcing you to take personal responsibility for something. So perhaps maybe where some people have been like trying to blame it on other people, or if you've been prone to being in victim mode or something, it's like life is like, slapping you on the wrist, or like I said, it's Capricorn is karma, and there's a lot of Capricorn energy. It's like, I don't know. I just keep getting this feeling that someone can't stay in that energy any longer. Yeah, because you've been clearing energy. Look, reprogram your soul, release, raise, reclaim. The only way you can take back your power is by taking personal responsibility for things. And it's made me laugh that I keep saying personal responsibility, because that is totally what I would associate with Capricorn too. Because Saturn rules Capricorn. It's the strict headmaster. It's the ass kicker. But there's a gentle energy alongside this, you see, because we just had the Cancer full moon, the opposite of the Capricorn energy. Like that, it's definitely brought up a lot of people's inner child stuff, like, childhood trauma, your wounds, your more vulnerable parts. Nurture your inner child, practice self love. So, be kind to yourself, like, try not to beat yourself up too much with the stuff that's coming up here, and try, giving love to your inner child, because none of us are perfect. We've all made mistakes, and it's just there's a bit of a balance of taking responsibility for things, but not catastrophizing. And if you can't do that self-soothing for yourself, book a session with someone like me or anyone you resonate with, because there's loads of people out there that can help you. Right. Now we're going to shuffle these, and I'm going to finish, and I'm going to read one of these from the book, because I just felt like I didn't want to just be like, hi guys, I'm going to the membership. But it's just because, I can't switch any other way. So actually I'm going to put the timer on. Wait a minute. Yeah, membership only. I'm just deciding between. Will I go in 5 minutes or 10 minutes? 10 minutes seems too long, but what's the jury? How much time are you guys got? Will I go in 5 minutes or 10 minutes? There'll just be a bit of an awkward time that I'll need to waste before. We'll just do this. I'll see what the vote. Vote now. 5 minutes. Will I go in 5 minutes or 10 minutes? I think I'm on a bit of a high, because it's like I feel like I'm getting my holiday back now, because it's like I yeah, after I go in the membership, that's my weekend, and I'm just going to transition from different pairs of jammies, probably keep this dressing gown on. Don't know when I wash my hair, to be honest. There's no point. I think I won't wash my hair until Monday, if I'm being honest, or something. I keep chucking it on top of my head. Because you see, when I go a walk as well, I'm chucking my hat on and my hood up. So what is the fucking point? You know? Especially if it's a lot of effort putting that short hairdo. I'm here for it, you know what I'm saying? Right. That'll have to, because I need to film the other shorts on Monday and I need to, or at least Tuesday. Nah, yeah, Monday. And I need to do mediumship Monday, but I could do mediumship Monday the way I done it this one. We'll just see. Right. I think I'll be on camera, but I might not. We'll just see. What have we got? Come on, guys. Will I go in 5 minutes or 10 minutes? Earth angel, that's what I'm doing right now. Making the effort to just come on and have a wee bit of banter and all this serious energy. Kindness, sensitivity is strength, higher perspective, divine abilities. So, yes, many of you have divine abilities, like you see that I have. And if you're not aware of that, perhaps they're on the surface bubbling away, waiting to awaken. I know that is the case for some, but some of you have been aware of these for a while. But also, what interests me is I've always said that about sensitivity is strength. Like, never let anybody sort of say you're too sensitive or that. Like, it is a beautiful gift to be very sensitive, but it is something you do need to protect about yourself as well. But so it's interesting that that card says that. And it kind of follows on from what I just said about the film in 5 minutes. Thank you, Charlotte. I love you for saying 5 minutes. But Charlotte's in the membership, so there might be something a bit unfair about that. But yeah, 5 minutes. Fuck it. See, that's because she can tell I don't want to be doing this. Right. So thank you for helping the sister out. Cosmic circles. Create sacred space, embrace unlimited I can't even fucking talk. Embrace unlimited possibilities. Yeah, restore. Because look, that's how I'm really feeling. Look, restore. Time out for you, nature, shamanic signs. So yeah, there's a lot about taking time out for you. Like I said, I've filmed all the videos up until Monday. There was a lot of things about silence, sanctuary, rest, blah 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 blah. It's January. A lot of us feel like this. You know what I mean? So listen to your body and all that jazz. Right, so and all that jazz. Right, so let's get a card for just an overall card. I was going to do divine femme, divine masculine, but I don't know that I'll have time because the timer's on. So fucking god, look at what I just said. I'm actually fucking gobsmacked. I just said I'm coming on to make people laugh and all this, and I feel playfulness, and I haven't saw that one yet. Everything I do is channeling. So we've got a 30 out in it. So that could have been a significant age, regardless of however long ago it was. So think back for whoever this might be. Or I feel it's going to connect to awakening. I feel like some of you have been going through quite a brutal awakening since 38, but just ignore that if that's not for you. So playfulness. So look, these two wee girls are having a laugh, having a wee tea party, and we've got gratitude on the back and ancestors. And I was just saying, in a few days on the 12th, it's my nana's birthday, and my grandpa's birthday is actually tomorrow. They were both Capricorns. So I feel the ancestors are surrounding people. So let's read playfulness. Playfulness. 90. Oh, that's funny. Well, actually, she's fucking 99. My mum's auntie is 99. Like, is that not just amazing? That was the one that I went to visit in the hospital and I got her chocolates because she couldn't eat them. So my mum was like, here you go. And I kept them in my cupboard for ages. And then I just, you know what I mean? Which was quite good because I do love chocolate, but I've kind of went off it since I've done that fast. So, right. Well, before that. Anyway, so playfulness. Oh, they are quite short. I could have, but never mind. Allow your inner child to play today. May God nurture your inner child. Enjoy yourself and have fun. Embrace your innocence. Like, yeah, like, look, I'm thinking what would be the most fun thing for me to do? Just come on as I am. Playfulness is absolutely necessary for your health and well-being. It's as important as the food you eat and the thoughts you think. If your responsibilities, Capricorn, and hard work, Capricorn, have made this a low priority for you, it's time to have some fun. Give yourself a break and nurture your spirit by doing something madcap and just plain silly. Listen to the music and dance by yourself with glee. Make silly faces, invite friends over for an afternoon tea party. Well, this is a very short one. Or go for a drive with no destination. I can't do that. I can't drive. And now I don't think I'll ever drive. I did think at some point I would, but I don't know. I'll be teleporting by the time, that'll be a thing. Just for the fun of it. So the affirmation is my joy is the greatest gift that I give to others. I don't know about you, but that actually is my strength. The joy I give to others. Um, that's a Sag Moon thing. Um, but yes, so now I'm going to draw out the final countdown because wait a minute, let's just pull some random cards from here. I'll start singing about 30 seconds or something. We have love is your energy. Yeah, joy, love is your energy. Galactic vibration, absolutely, because again, a lot of you will connect with being galactic, in that galactic vibration. I absolutely am. Personal conviction, raising your resilience, direct channel. See how there's a lot of things indicating here that um heightened abilities or channeling ability. There's a lot of things coming through here about that. So activating the third eye. Wait a minute, did that even we didn't pause for a thumbnail. I think it's that one, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, activating the third eye. It's all happening. Orion activation, supernova. That's a big deal. Recreation, renewal, rebirthed by the light. Yeah, some of you are going through a rebirth. Oh, wait a minute. I've not got time to sing the song. Have compassion with yourself as that happens. 99, something's 100%. That's going to make sense to someone. It's the final countdown. I should disappear in 3 seconds. Have a lovely day. You will see me, I don't know, well, Monday.